Are you over 60 and still having the same breakfast as you did when you were younger? What if I told you that some common breakfast foods might be secretly harming your health and shortening your life? That's right, the foods we eat in the morning have a greater impact on our bodies than we often realize, especially as we age. In this video, we'll reveal 6 breakfast foods you should avoid if you're over 60. Breakfast is essential for seniors because it fuels our day, supports our metabolism, and provides vital nutrients for overall well-being. However, certain foods can negatively impact your energy, heart health, and even longevity. Let's dive in to discover which foods to avoid for a healthier and more vibrant life. Why breakfast matters for older adults. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for older adults, this is especially true. After a long night of rest, your body has been fasting for hours and needs fuel to kickstart your metabolism and provide the energy required for the day ahead. For seniors, a nutritious breakfast helps maintain consistent energy, prevents midday fatigue, and supports cognitive function. A good breakfast can stabilize blood sugar, improve focus, and enhance mood, keeping you sharp and energized throughout the day. As we age, our bodies undergo significant changes that affect digestion and metabolism. The digestive system slows down with age, meaning the body doesn't process food as efficiently. This can cause issues like bloating, indigestion, and difficulty absorbing essential nutrients. Additionally, our metabolism slows, leading to fewer calories burned at rest, which can result in weight gain if we're not careful about food choices. As we age, nutritional needs also change. Senior adults need fewer calories but more specific nutrients like protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. One key factor in maintaining muscle health, immune function, and overall well-being as we age is choosing the right breakfast. It's not just about filling up, it's about providing nourishment that supports energy levels, digestion, and the evolving nutritional needs of the body. The breakfast you choose can set the tone for the entire day, contributing to both short-term vitality and long-term health. Food number 1, sugary cereals. Sugary cereals might seem like an easy and convenient breakfast option, but they can be a big concern for older adults. These cereals are often packed with refined sugars, which cause a quick spike in blood sugar. While this gives you a burst of energy, it's usually followed by a rapid drop, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, and tired. This isn't an ideal way to start the day, especially as we age. Long-term consumption of sugary foods, such as these cereals, can contribute to serious health issues like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at managing blood sugar levels, and frequent sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, putting strain on the pancreas. Over time, this increases the risk of chronic conditions that can affect your quality of life. Take the case of Mr. Thompson, a lively 72-year-old who had been eating sugary cereal every morning for years. One day, after finishing his usual bowl, he noticed something felt off. By mid-morning, he was overwhelmed by fatigue and couldn't shake the sluggishness. He initially thought it was just an off day, but this pattern persisted for several weeks. His energy dropped each time he ate cereal. After visiting his doctor, Mr. Thompson discovered that the high sugar content was causing his blood sugar to spike and crash, leaving him drained. His doctor recommended swapping the sugary cereal for something more balanced, like oatmeal or a smoothie with fresh fruit. This change made a big difference, and he felt more energized and alert throughout the day. So, while sugary cereals may seem convenient, they come with hidden consequences. If you're over 60, it's best to avoid them and choose a healthier, more stable breakfast that will help maintain steady blood sugar levels and provide lasting energy throughout the day. Food number 2, processed meats. Processed meats, such as bacon, sausages, and hot dogs, are common breakfast choices for many, but they pose significant health risks, especially for older adults. A major concern with processed meats is their high levels of nitrates and unhealthy fats. Nitrates, often used as preservatives, can form harmful compounds in the body that are linked to an increased risk of cancer. Additionally, these meats are packed with saturated fats, which elevate cholesterol levels and raise the risk of heart disease. As we age, our cardiovascular system becomes more vulnerable to the negative effects of unhealthy fats, making it even more crucial to choose heart-healthy breakfast options. Beyond cardiovascular issues, processed meats also take a toll on digestion. For older adults, the digestive system tends to slow down, making it harder to process high-fat, preservative-laden foods. This can lead to bloating, indigestion, and discomfort, making nutrient absorption more difficult. For instance, take Mrs. Harris, a 68-year-old woman who loved having crispy bacon with her eggs every morning. One day, after enjoying her bacon-filled breakfast, she felt a heavy sensation in her stomach, followed by uncomfortable bloating and gas. She initially tried to brush it off, but the discomfort became a regular issue over the next few weeks. Mrs. Harris visited her doctor, who explained that her digestive system was struggling to process the bacon's high-fat content, causing inflammation and discomfort. Her doctor recommended cutting back on processed meats and opting for lean proteins like turkey or plant-based alternatives for a lighter, more digestible breakfast. After making this change, Mrs. Harris saw a significant improvement in her digestion and overall comfort, feeling more energized throughout the day. While bacon and sausages may be delicious, they can lead to long-term health issues, especially for older adults. It's important to prioritize your cardiovascular health and digestion by avoiding processed meats and choosing leaner, more wholesome protein sources for breakfast. Food number 3. Pastries and sweet-baked goods. Pastries and sweet-baked goods may be tempting and delicious, but they come with a hidden cost, especially for older adults. These treats are often packed with refined sugars, trans fats, and other unhealthy ingredients that may satisfy your sweet tooth but can seriously harm your health. Refined sugars cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to energy crashes and, over time, contributing to insulin resistance and diabetes. Trans fats, commonly found in store-bought pastries, are notorious for raising bad LDL cholesterol levels while lowering good HDL cholesterol, which increases the risk of heart disease. Additionally, these foods are high in empty calories, offering little nutritional value and contributing to weight gain, a concern for many seniors as their metabolism slows down. Take Mr. Johnson, a 70-year-old man who had a habit of enjoying a sugary pastry with his morning coffee every day. Over time, he noticed he was gaining weight despite not changing his overall diet, and his energy levels fluctuated. He'd feel energetic right after his pastry, but by mid-morning, he'd experience a deep slump, feeling lethargic and sluggish. After consulting with his doctor, Mr. Johnson learned that the combination of refined sugar and trans fats in his pastries was contributing to his weight gain and inconsistent energy. The sugar spikes and crashes were not only affecting his daily well-being but also increasing his risk of chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Mr. Johnson decided to make a change and replaced his pastries with healthier options like whole grain toast with avocado or oatmeal with fresh fruit. Within just a few weeks, he began to feel more energized throughout the day, and the weight he had gained started to come off. His doctor was impressed with the improvement in his overall health, particularly his heart health and blood sugar levels. If you're over 60, it's important to be mindful of your breakfast choices. While pastries may be quick and easy, they can lead to long-term health problems like weight gain, diabetes, and heart disease. Instead, try replacing these sugary treats with more balanced, nutrient-dense options that provide lasting energy and support overall well-being. Food number 4. Fried foods. As we age, our digestive system slows down, making it harder to process heavy, greasy foods. The oils used in frying, especially trans fats and saturated fats, not only hinder digestion but also increase the risk of heart disease, high cholesterol, and obesity. Fried foods tend to linger in your stomach longer, leading to bloating, indigestion, and even heartburn, issues that many older adults experience more frequently as they age. Take Mr. Davis, a 74-year-old man who enjoyed a hearty breakfast of fried eggs and crispy hash browns nearly every morning. Over time, he started noticing a familiar burning sensation in his chest shortly after eating, along with stomach discomfort. He initially brushed it off, thinking it was just a minor issue, but the symptoms grew worse. Eventually, his doctor diagnosed him with acid reflux, a condition where stomach acids move up into the esophagus, causing irritation. Fried foods like eggs and hash browns were contributing to the problem by relaxing the valve that keeps stomach acids in place and slowing down the digestive process. Mr. Davis was advised to cut back on fried foods and opt for lighter, more easily digestible breakfast choices. He switched to scrambled eggs cooked with a little olive oil and replaced his fried hash browns with whole grain toast or a simple bowl of oatmeal. The change made a significant difference. His energy levels improved, and the heartburn and indigestion became much less frequent. By listening to his doctor and reducing his intake of fried foods, Mr. Davis was able to relieve his digestive issues and enjoy his breakfasts without discomfort. Fried foods might seem like a quick breakfast choice, but they can lead to a variety of digestive problems for older adults. It's best to avoid them, or at least limit their consumption, to keep your digestive system functioning well and prevent heartburn or other uncomfortable symptoms. A lighter, healthier breakfast can work wonders for both digestion and overall well-being. Food number 5, high-fat dairy. High-fat dairy products like whole milk, cream cheese, and full-fat cheese are commonly included in many breakfast dishes, but they can negatively impact your health, especially as you age. These foods are rich in saturated fats, which can raise cholesterol levels over time. Elevated cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. For older adults, managing cholesterol becomes even more crucial, as the risk of cardiovascular issues increases with age. Consuming too much high-fat dairy can significantly contribute to heart-related concerns, making it important to choose lighter, lower-fat alternatives. Take the case of Mrs. Adams, a 68-year-old woman who loved her daily bowl of cereal with whole milk and a generous spread of cream cheese on her toast. For years, she didn't think much of it until a routine checkup revealed that her cholesterol levels were alarmingly high. Her doctor explained that the saturated fats in whole milk and cream cheese were contributing to her elevated cholesterol, putting her at a higher risk for heart disease. Mrs. Adams was advised to reduce her intake of high-fat dairy and switch to lower-fat or plant-based alternatives. Though it was a difficult change at first, she was so used to the creamy texture and taste, Mrs. Adams gradually adjusted. She swapped her whole milk for unsweetened almond milk and started using low-fat cream cheese alternatives. Not only did she notice a drop in her cholesterol levels during her next checkup, but she also felt better overall. Her energy levels improved, and she no longer felt sluggish after breakfast. By making these small dietary changes, Mrs. Adams found it much easier to manage her cholesterol, and she felt confident that she was doing more for her heart health. If you're over 60, it's essential to reconsider your breakfast choices, particularly when it comes to high-fat dairy. By opting for lower-fat or plant-based alternatives, you can enjoy a heart-healthy breakfast that helps keep your cholesterol in check and reduces the risk of cardiovascular issues in the long run. Food number 6, granola bars. Store-bought granola bars may seem like a healthy and convenient breakfast option, but many varieties are actually packed with added sugars, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. Despite their claims of being nutritious, many granola bars are nothing more than glorified candy bars in disguise. The high sugar content can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by an energy crash that leaves you feeling tired, irritable, and sluggish. Additionally, many of these bars contain artificial preservatives and unhealthy fats, which can have negative long-term effects on heart health and weight management, particularly as we age. Take the story of Mr. Johnson, a 70-year-old man who started his day with a store-bought granola bar, believing it was a healthy choice. He had heard that granola was packed with fiber and essential nutrients, so he thought a granola bar would provide him with a quick and easy breakfast. However, after a few weeks of eating these bars regularly, Mr. Johnson began to notice a shift in his energy levels. By mid-morning, his energy would dip dramatically, and he found himself reaching for more caffeine or snacks to get through the day. He also gained a few pounds, which left him concerned. After visiting his doctor, Mr. Johnson learned that the granola bars he had been eating were loaded with added sugars and unhealthy fats, which were causing his energy crashes and contributing to weight gain. Surprised by how much sugar was in the bars, Mr. Johnson's doctor recommended he switch to a more balanced breakfast, like a homemade granola mix with nuts, seeds, and a small amount of honey, or even a bowl of oatmeal with fresh fruit. After making this change, Mr. Johnson noticed a significant improvement in his energy levels. He felt more satisfied throughout the morning, without the sudden crashes he had experienced before. While granola bars may seem like a quick and healthy breakfast, many store-bought options are packed with hidden sugars and unhealthy ingredients that can negatively impact your energy and overall health. If you're over 60, it's best to choose whole, unprocessed foods or opt for homemade granola bars, where you can control the ingredients and ensure they're truly nutritious. Your body will thank you for it.